Come on in.
Is it a bad time?
It's getting hard to tell the difference. What's going on?
I don't know if you heard, but Alan died yesterday.
Nicholas told me. I went over there this morning. How's Jason?
Well, you see, that's kind of why I'm here. You know, Jason never really had a relationship with Alan. And now that Alan is gone, he really regrets all the time that he lost. And I just don't want to have those same regrets. You're the only mother that I'm ever gonna have. And I know that our relationship hasn't been easy. And most of it has been my fault. I've done so many things that I am not proud of. So many things. All I can do is say that I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I never meant to hurt you. And I don't expect you to forgive me or accept my apology. I just didn't want another day to go by without you knowing how really, truly sorry I am.
I forgive you, Sam.
I've hit Jason so hard. I've never seen him like this before.
Alan was his father.
I know, but it didn't really mean anything to him. It couldn't. He doesn't remember being raised by Alan at all.
I didn't raise you, so am I just some woman who thinks that she's your mother?
No, I think it's completely different. I had a childhood. I have memories. I had a parent. Jason, he doesn't remember anything after his accident. It's a complete blank slate. He doesn't remember Alan or that relationship.
In any loving relationship, there's regret or there's expectation. But when it's your child or it's your parent, it just matters so much.
I guess I'm never gonna know. I found out that I'm not gonna be able to have any more children.
Sorry.
I can't wrap my head around it. I just don't really know how. I don't know how. All I do know is that if I can't be a mother, then I want to be the best daughter that I know how.
Sometimes life's just too short.
Alex.
I have lung cancer. Not gonna spend any more time resenting anything. Not you. We all make mistakes. Sometimes they're inexplicably awful, but it doesn't change the fact that you're my daughter. You're my daughter. And we're gonna work to get past our differences.
Thank you. I know that could have been easy for you.
How's the show?
Great. I mean, it's actually really amazing. It's been a really long time since I've been good at something, and they actually think I'm really good at this. I mean, I can't remember since I've been good at something since I was diving for shipwrecks.
Did you sign a contract?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the show airs next week.
You need to make sure somebody looks at that. Make sure that they check all the clauses, all the fine print. I don't mean to get on you about it, but it's important.
Of course not, I know. I mean, I feel like an idiot. My mother's a lawyer. I didn't have you look at the contract.
Oh, you're stubborn and independent. It's genetic.
Well, I'm sorry if I haven't said it yet, but you look amazing. I hope you feel as marvelous as you would.
I had my last round of chemo, and I am not going to lie to you, I'm very grateful. And you know what? I'm starting to get my appetite back. I've got some color in my cheek, a little bit of energy. Yeah.
Well, I think you need to use this energy, this positive thing you've got going, and put it in something good, not them over there. Here tonight, a few minutes, even seconds can mean...
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Hey, what are you doing here?
You know, it's funny, I dropped Christine off at school, and one of the moms came up to me and said that she really liked Everyday Heroes and how proud I must be of you. See, apparently Christina must be bragging about her big sister. And so I realized that you have this big, exciting thing going on, and I seem to have missed most of it. So here I am.
Thank you, and don't worry about it. We've both been really busy. It's just...
You know what? The worst is over. So I think it's time for you to have a mother who supports you.
Good. I mean, you know, I can always use all the support I can get.
You know, for someone who, with a very fulfilling, exciting future, you don't seem very happy about it.
I don't know. I mean, what's that saying? Be careful what you wish for. I'm living example. Let's have a seat. You really look so much better every time I see you.
Thank you. You know, now that the chemo's over, I feel much better, and my hair is actually growing under this wig.
Nice.
It's at a certain length. I'm wondering how long I have to wait before I can get maybe extensions put on.
Oh, you know what? The hairdresser that we have here is a genius. I'll introduce you if you want.
Great. I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
We should do something normal, something mother and daughter, like going on a shopping spree or something.
That would be fun.
I would like that, actually. I'd like for you to know me when I'm on all four cylinders. And look at you, you're a big TV star.
Oh. You know, I know no one's going to believe me, but I did this beyond everything else because I want to help people make their lives a little bit safer. And tomorrow we're doing this segment on fire safety and children and getting them out in time. And if one person, just one person watches it and it helps them, then I just think it's worthwhile, you know?
As long as you're fulfilled. What?
Okay. I've got babies on the brain. I see other women with babies, and I immediately feel this pain and this anger, and I think to myself about women like Elizabeth Spencer. Why can she have something that I can't?
I get it. I do. I really do. After I gave you up, I tried to bury every maternal instinct that I had. But you know what? It creeps up when you least expect it.
I understand that, but look, you're a mother. You have children. You have a career. That's what I want. That's it.
Okay, Sam, then you gotta figure out a way to get what you want. So what's the problem?
Jason, he's resistant to fertility procedures, which is an excuse because the truth is he's really convinced that his life is too dangerous. And I know you think the same thing. You've told me 100 times.
I'm sorry, but it is true.
I don't buy it. If Jason had the chance to raise his own child, he would move mountains to keep that boy safe.
It's interesting how you automatically assume that Jason would have a son.
I know Sam has.
Jason, he's resistant to fertility procedures, which is an excuse because the truth is he's really convinced that his life is too dangerous. And I know you think the same thing. You've told me 100 times.
I'm sorry, but it is true.
I don't buy it. If Jason had the chance to raise his own child, he would move mountains to keep that boy safe.
It's interesting how you automatically assume that Jason would have a son.
No, Jason never really expressed interest either way, but if he had the choice, I'd know he would want a son. When I find a surrogate, it won't matter if she's carrying a girl or a boy, as long as Jason and I can look at that baby and know that it's ours.
Well, I have the best hopes for you. But I do sense an urgency about this.
Oh, of course not. I've been wanting a family for a really long time. You know that.
I do. Okay, so when you go through with this, would you mind if I could look over the contract? I know it's an emotional issue for you, but it is a business arrangement, and there could be legal loopholes. I want to make sure that all your rights are protected.
Thank you, but Dr. Lee made it sound pretty cut and dry. So,
Just to be safe.
gosh, you're really starting to sound like Amelia. She wants me to always be
Of
informed.
Amelia, I wouldn't mind taking a look at the contract that you have with her as well, just so I can make sure all the I's...
Unfortunately, it's too late, but it doesn't matter because I really trust her. I mean, look, she's handed me this job, this amazing job on a silver platter.
What does Amelia think about you wanting to become a mother?
Well, she was quite clear as long as it doesn't slow down production, and I'm sure she doesn't care, but I do. I would give all of this up in a second if it meant having a family with Jason.